Hey boys and girls, Mr. McCauley here. I'm away today out with Miss McEwen and some other students. And you have a supply teacher, and I have made this video for you to show you how you can finish your rock presentation. Before we start, I just want to say that I'm really expecting you to do an awesome job for me while I'm away. I'm going to expect that you're going to work independently, you're going to help each other, and when you have a problem, you're going to seek out an expert who can help you. I'm going to be looking to see what work you've done when you come back, so you're going to be accountable. But you know what? I'm asking a lot, but I know you can do it. So here we go. How to finish your rock presentation. Well, there's some things you're going to need. Of course, you're going to need the three drawings that you've made: the igneous drawing, the metamorphic drawing, and the sedimentary drawing. You're also going to need the two titles that you made yesterday in Foster, and you're going to pick one that you think is the best. Finally, you're also going to do your quick diagram of the rock cycle. Hey, I'm igneous. Hey, I'm sedimentary. Hey, I'm metamorphic, and etc. Now, you are going to throw all of that stuff. Of course, all that stuff is inside the camera roll. Okay, you've got it all in the camera roll, and you're ready to go. Okay. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to jump over to an app we've used before called Explain Everything. And inside Explain Everything, you're going to assemble your 5 different pictures, and you're going to talk about how you're going to explain the things you've learned about the different types of rocks and the rock cycle. Now, where do you get that information? You probably by this point know a lot of it, but I really, before you'd start your Explain Everything, I'd really go into your research that you did on rocks and minerals, and also on those questions, um, those 20 or so questions I gave you on that rocks and mineral videos. I'd read that over once. You're going to need that information for when you talk about your stuff in Explain Everything. Okay, I'm going to stop here, but I'm going to jump into another video and show you exactly how Explain Everything works. Okay? Okay, boys and girls, so here I am now on the iPad. I'm going to do a little search for Explain Everything and get it fired up. Hopefully when it opens up like this, you're going to see this home screen. We're going to push the plus button to start a new project. This is different color schemes. Doesn't really matter. You can pick either one you want. I'm going to go with the green one. And now I have to go and get the pictures that I need to tell my story about the 3 rock cycles. To do that, I'm going to push the plus button on the paper on the paper on the side here, and I get some options. I'm going to insert an existing photo and video, the very first option, and I'm going to go to the camera roll. And in the camera roll, I'm going to find the pictures that I need. Okay, you might have to scroll back and forth to find the ones you need. Um, I have a title I made right here, and I'm going to throw that in there. 3 types of rocks by Mr. M. My pictures are not nearly as good as yours, but we'll just go with it. Okay, so there is number 1. I say done, and it's in for my first slide. I go up to this button up here with a green plus at the top. I'm in my second slide now. Grab the next picture, and I would start, I think, with the igneous rock. Oh, that's a small picture. Now I'm just using pictures from the internet. Of course, you're going to be using your drawn picture. So done, and the next one, you get the idea here. So let's jump over to, whoops, made a boo-boo there. What I really need is to add a new slide. I'm on my 3rd slide. I add maybe my sedimentary picture next, and so on and so on. Here's sedimentary picture, etc., etc. And you should go on and end up with 5 slides. 1 for your title, 3 for each of the rocks, and 1 for the rock cycle. Hey boys and girls, one thing I would like you to do is to add some text to the slides that you have drawn. Now mine already have some on here, but for example, this is all about sedimentary rock. So I'm going to click on the letter A over here, and I'm going to click maybe somewhere up there, and I'm going to type in sedimentary capital rocks. So that's a good title for this. If I want a different color font, I can use it. I can change it over here, and I can move it around when I'm happy and push the green to lock it down. On your slides, could you add the title of sedimentary rock or igneous rock, and especially on that rock cycle slide? Now you won't have the text that I have on there, so you might have to add that text before you do your recording, okay? Now here comes the exciting part. You go to the very first slide and you push the record button and you do a little recording. Hey there, this is Mr. Macaulay. Today in my presentation I'm going to talk about 3 different types of rocks. I hope you like it. And stop. I do a play. Hey there, this is Mr. Macaulay. Today in my presentation I'm going to talk about 3 different types of rocks. If you like it, go with it. If you don't like it, click on the back button. Make sure it's at 0 over here, and then you can record a new recording. Okay? When you're done with that, go to the next slide, and here's where we're going to talk about igneous rocks. Now, you're going to hopefully have done some work and looked at what you've written about igneous rocks. Maybe you need to get a laptop for that, but here I go. I'm going to give it a shot. Now, what will really help is if when you do your diagram, when you're doing your talking, you can write on your work, pick different colors to do that. But the best, I think, really is if you use this kind of a laser pointer thing on here. And you get that here. If I hold it, I can get a choice of which one I do. So let's try that again this time. So back, record. Hey there, Mr. Macaulay here. We're going to talk about igneous rocks. Igneous rocks comes from a volcano, blah, blah, blah. The rock can come over here and cool on the outside, or sometimes it cools underneath the earth. 2 examples of igneous rocks are blankety blanks and blankety blanks. Thank you very much. And again, so we can do that. And I go through and record my voice in each one. When I'm all done, and here's a very important part, and maybe even if you're not done, you need to save this work. So this down here in the bottom corner, right down here, is where you save. You give it a good name, Mr. M Rocks. Huh, isn't that funny? Mr. M Rocks, get it? And then your work is saved. When I come back, we'll talk about how we turn this into a movie and all that other good stuff. Okay? Okay, so that's it, boys and girls. I've walked you through all the things you need and a little quick run through of explain everything. Okay? Good luck. If you have any problems, just keep on trying. Do your best. We can solve it when we come home. When we come home. We can solve it when I get back on Monday. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.